Okay.
All right, we're recording. Welcome everybody to the Tuesday night Team Destiny call. Stephen Renee here in mid-Florida, Bradenton, just south of Tampa, Florida, north of Sarasota, Florida. And anyway, it's been a beautiful day here, beautiful week so far. Hopefully you all have had a great week. And just let you know up front that because the 15th this week, because we get our royalty checks, as you all know, on the 15th of the month, the LifeVantage doesn't like to hold money up and wait till Monday. A lot of companies do, but you'll get your royalty check on Friday, the 14th. Yay! So wait for an exciting weekend. So that's first thing. Second thing is this. Tonight we're going to have we're going to talk a little bit about the ProBio tonight. ProBio, PreBio. Tell you a little bit about, educate you a little bit more about what this product is, the value that it has for you and your body and your friends. And then we're going to open it up. We're going to have a Q&A session tonight. So while you're on the call tonight, if you've had questions in the past, I don't care. It matters not whether it's a question on the company, a question on the product, a question on the comp plan, or a question to some of the speakers that you've seen on here. Write it down, and we're going to open up the call tonight for about 15 minutes for Q&As to answer any questions that you all might have. But it's always a joy coming here on Tuesday nights. Always a joy having you here in our house and us in your house every Tuesday. So with that, we'll begin with my beautiful bride, Renee.
Hey, I hope y'all had a great week so far, and we're excited about the things that are happening for everybody. There are a lot of people putting in a lot of new distributors, getting a lot of new customers, and there are people out there hustling. So we're really proud of you, and we want to say how we appreciate each and every one of you, especially every Tuesday night getting on the call. I know it's not convenient, but you know, that's what successful people do. They do what's not convenient for a short period of time to have the results that they want for the long period of time. So we are going to talk about product real quick tonight. Steve's going to give more details, but I'm just going to, you know, kind of give you the flyby. But for anybody who has any problems with their let's see, you know, food in and then food out. Yes,
regularity.
And I can say throughout my lifetime, I don't know why women seem to have a harder time with this, but I guess we got more internal parts or something. But anyway, over the years, you know, I kind of have had a little issue. And so therefore, once LifeVantage came out with the ProBio, I was like, hallelujah. And sure enough, you know, it's the greatest thing. It's so easy. First thing in the morning when I get up, I take 3 of the spears with water, and I'm done with that for the day. Now, this is number 1 key. We do have the 1-2 punch. We also have the PreBio. We're not going to go into detail about that tonight, but it is in a powder form. And so like I would take my 3 spears of ProBio first thing in the morning, then we would have breakfast, and then I would get an 8-ounce bottle of water, pour a little bit of water out, and you can start off with half a scoop of this powder, just in case you're not around a bathroom that whole day.
We definitely recommend half a scoop for the first week and then move up to a full scoop.
And so you put half a scoop in with your 8 ounces of water, shake it up really good, and drink it within 2 hours. You have to, for it to work at its ultimate, you need to, you know, but 8 ounces of water, you could drink that in no time. But with this, the Pre and the Pro together, I'm telling you, you'll never have another problem. As a matter of fact, you'll have to make sure you get your dosage right, you know, with the with the PreBio and be near, you know, a facility just in case you need it. But with that, Steve's going to give you some more details about it. But they are really super fantastic products, and if you are not on them, I would suggest that you get on them, because your gut is your second brain, and it will do wonders for you.
Yeah, and even though we're not going to get into depth tonight on the, I'll keep that over here if you will. Even though we're not going to get into depth tonight on the PreBio, I will tell you this. One of the greatest things about this product, number 1, it has no preservatives. It's all natural, so you don't refrigerate it. Same goes with the ProBio. Most quality probios you have to refrigerate, but because it's encapsulated with BioTrack and Wellmune, we don't have to. We're going to get in that in a minute. But one of the greatest things about this product right here, the powder she's talking about, and she said, mentioned to drink it within 2 hours. Drink it within 2 hours. If you can drink it within 30 minutes or an hour, that's good too. The reason is because there's no preservatives, it's going to start fermenting, okay? Because there are fermented fruits in this thing. And what it does, it works with your microbiome. The cool thing is that all of us, to a degree, have parasites. I know nobody likes to talk about it, but it's true, especially Candida in the diets we have. You people that, or us all, whoever eats sushi, most definitely got parasites and a lot of Candida. Most women today have more Candida or yeast than what they should, and that holds on a lot of poundage. And so what this does is it manages your Candida. It manages the parasites. It will move out the colonies that are not supposed to be there. It balances the good and the bad bacteria in your microbiome. Very, very, very important. So these together in combination are very, very, very important. Now, and I don't know why it's this way, I guess women are wired different than men. But it's true that most women, for some reason, especially after childbirth, that they have irregularity challenges. And we've got people on our team that literally, women who were, and we don't have more testimonies, right? Because this would be a tough testimony to give, right? But who went number 2 like every other week, you know, which is a really hard thing. That doesn't make any sense at all that you eat 3 meals a day and yet you're not doing number 2 except every other week. And once they got on the ProBio, it straightened up within 2 weeks. They're going regular, daily. That's very, very important. Really, it is, because you don't want to back things up. Everything needs to move throughout the system because bad things happen when things don't move. And so the ProBio is an incredible thing. They are little balls, little spheres. If you haven't got them, you need them. Every single person in America, and probably in the world, really needs to be taking this product because of the diets that we eat today.
Let me say one little thing about that too. When this first came out, you know, they're spheres, they're little balls, and I was like, well, I might get choked on it. I mean, they're not that big, but I asked Steve, I said, well, why can't I just chew it up? Well, that defeats part of the process. They're made that way for a purpose. So no, do not chew them up. You just swallow them.
Yeah, good point. It's encapsulated in there. You don't want to chew them up at all. Because again, it's got to get through the stomach acid and get into the lower intestines, the GI tract. But let me give you some of the benefits of our ProBio. A lot of people think today, because of all the commercials on TV, well, you eat yogurt, it's probiotic, okay? They've got drinks out that are probiotic today. They've got everything out that seems to be probiotic today, but the reality is, and hopefully you watched the video from the manufacturer of our patented ProBio, talking about how the average survival rate in the good bacteria is 4% of the world's product that's out there that you get. Our probiotic is the only one, number 1 patented, and with Wellmune and BioTrack, that is proven to give as much as between a 60 and a 70% survival rate. Matters not how many millions or billions of CFU you put in you, it's what's got to get through the GI, the lower intestines, right? The small intestine and the large intestines. So the benefits of our ProBio is it's got 6 billion CFUs of healthy bacteria to support your digestive system. It restores your gut flora with healthy bacteria. It helps restore gut integrity. Now, with the diet that we all eat today, you know most people's gut integrity is gone. It's wiped out. I challenge anyone that is not on ProBio and the PreBio to get on it. And within 3 to 6 months, watch how your life changes. Watch how your health changes. Because again, you've got to get everything working properly, right? Wellmune is a clinically proven ingredient to safely support your immune system and keep you healthy. It features BioTrack, a unique controlled release technology delivering probiotics throughout the day, deep into the digestive system where they're needed the most. It helps improve tight junctions and the communication between your brain and the gut that helps signal you that you are full. Okay, now that's pretty cool too, right? Because we seem to overeat. It's amazing when Renee and I go out to eat today, the big plates that they serve today, and I don't know whether they do this in other countries or not, but here it's like I mean, it's a meal for 3 or 4 people. We have to go in today and just, hey, can we get 1 plate of this and we're going to split it? And they think we just cheat. No, it's not. We cheat. We don't want to eat, for 2 people.
Nah.
A person, you know what I'm saying? So BioTrack, it's a patented control release technology, delivers naturally derived probiotics deep into your gastrointestinal tract. I don't get it. I did make it through high school, even though I quit in 6th grade. It releases healthy bacteria to over a 10 to 12 hour period of time with ProBio, which makes the journey through the digestive tract. This ensures that your probiotics get to your small and large intestines where they're needed the most. Now, that's what BioTrack does. Wellmune is a clinically proven and naturally enhanced immune response to protect against physical and lifestyle stress. Anybody got stress in their life? The healthy yeast bacteria, beta-glucan, supports year-round energy for health for all ages. It boosts your immune system without overstimulating it, ensuring you don't add unnecessary stress to your system. So again, it is an incredible product. If you've not tried it yet, you need to get on it. I promise you, you'll see a difference in your life almost instantaneously. And again, when you do start with the pre-bio, just use a half a scoop to begin with. And it's going to change your life for sure. Now, a couple things I wanted to mention to you that revelations that some of us, our leaders, got together this week. And we found out something that I was unaware of. Okay, if this was in the past, I was unaware of it at all. But it's something important for you to know as you grow your business. Obviously, in LifeVantage, the flagship product is the Protandim. It's the Nerf2 activator. It's the only thing proven to reduce that cellular stress, and by doing so, be able to slow the rate of aging. And so it's usually the door opener to whoever it is that we're talking to, whether it be business or whether it be customers. Every single preferred customer that you ever bring in, obviously everybody you sponsor is personal to you, right? And of course, you have 30 days to place anybody within the organization downline that you choose. Now, I was under the understanding that if you didn't place them and they stuck to you at frontline, which is 2%, that they're stuck there forever or until they upgrade as a distributor. And then when they upgrade as a distributor, they go into your back office and then you can move them. However, there's what we discovered this week is that if you have customers, which we've all placed them downline, right? 3, especially down on the 3rd level to get to 9%. So I sponsor Renee. Renee sponsors ProBio, who sponsors PreBio. Okay, and so all of a sudden I take Renee and I place her down in depth. Okay, well, to me, she was stuck there, even though she's a preferred customer. Well, the rule is that if you have a customer placed in depth, anywhere, doesn't matter where they are, as long as you personally enroll them, let's say 6 months down the road, they decide, hey, I want to be a distributor. I've gotten such great results. In fact, we heard testimonies today, incredible testimonies. Eric, maybe you can share a little bit here tonight. But 6 months down the road, 6 years down the road, all of a sudden this preferred customer says, hey, I want to become a distributor, and they upgrade. Well, we all now have the ability to call corporate within 30 days and have that customer placed anywhere that we choose, even though they've been placed before. And so keep that in the back of your head because that's very, very important. The next important thing is this. LV Academy is this coming weekend. If you go to bigbluecalendar.com, every 3rd Thursday of the month, there's a training session, about 32 to 35 training sessions across the country. Just look and see if there's one in your state, in a city near you. It's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. It's called LifeVantage Academy. And it's taught by the elites and above. And we cut our teeth going to these LV academies and learn more than we could ever, have paid for. And it is $25 pre-registration, $35 at the door. And but I encourage you to go to bigbluecalendar.com, find out if there's one close to you, and go there. I promise you it will change your life. The other exciting thing here is Team Destiny is growing. Why did I tell you that? Because you want to be on a team that's growing, right? We have, and this is the most ever, but Pro 5 Summit, the first goal in everybody's goal is to get to Pro 3. Okay, that's a foundational No, before you get to it's Pro 3. And then you help 3 people get to Pro 3, you move on up to Pro 5. And when you go Pro 5 and you hold that, that's 20,000 volume a month, you hold it for 2 months, you get a ticket to go to what's known as Pro 5 Summit. It's Park City, Utah, and it's 3 days of intensive training and a day or 2 of intensive fun on the company's dime. And we have, Team Destiny has 6 people right now qualified for the September Pro 5 Summit. I'm excited about that. That's a lot. 6 for one Pro 5 Summit. When we went, it was only us. Okay, and then we got a couple other people go. We got 6 now. We got 1 more that qualified Pro 5 this past month. And as long as they hold that volume this month in June, they will be qualified. And Team Destiny will be represented well in Park City, Utah with 7 new Pro 5s. So congrats to all of you. Congrats to the team. We're extremely excited about it. Real quick, we'll turn it over to my colleague and Professor in Arms, Eric Fawcett.
What a great time it is to be back with you guys again tonight. I'm in North Dakota, and I got to tell you, I am really excited. I'm driving right now, so you're going to see me concentrate on driving a little bit, but I'm still going to talk. I listened to, tell you why I'm excited. You've heard me a number of times refer to LifeVantage as the perfect storm. When I look at LifeVantage, with the leadership they have, the products they have, the comp plan they have, the research done on the products, and with the system tools they have in place, this really lines up to be a perfect storm. If you ever seen the movie The Perfect Storm, well, this is it in the MLM world. But this afternoon I had an opportunity, as I normally do when I'm driving. I do get engaged with Eric Worre and try to learn some personal development. But this afternoon I listened to Eric Worre, and he gave the 5 top things to look for when you are looking at an MLM company. Doesn't matter what the company, he gives 5 specific areas to look at when you're doing your due diligence on a company. And I'm going to give you those tonight. The first one is, and the most important, is the CEO or the leadership of the company, the owner, the person that is driving the company. That is the most important thing to look at, because if you don't have a good CEO, eventually things are going to break down because he doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't have the experience, doesn't have the team behind him, and things are going to start falling apart. Doesn't matter if they're a startup company or a 5-year-old or 10-year-old company, things will eventually fall apart because of the leadership above. So that is the most important thing. The second thing is the product. Second most important thing. And when you're looking at the product, the first one is, question is there a need for the product? Is there a need in the marketplace for that product? Second question is, does it meet that need? Does this product actually meet the need in the market? The third thing is, under product, is it competitive? Is this product priced right for the market? And the fourth question under product is it priced for profit? Is the product priced for product or profit? Okay. So that's number 1 is the leadership. Number 2 is the product. Number 3, the most important thing, the third thing is the compensation plan. Okay. And when you're looking at the compensation plan, let's get real for a moment. A lot of compensation plans are good out there. Some people like some versus others and so forth, but they all pay out. The top 3 things under the compensation plan questions you got to ask yourself is the compensation plan an opportunity for new people to profit quickly? Is there an opportunity for new people to profit quickly? Okay. The second question under compensation plan is there an opportunity for the mid-stage people to profit? Those people who get involved and they start making some money and they move up the ranks a little bit, in that middle section of the comp plan, is there an opportunity for mid-stage people to profit? And of course, the last one is there an opportunity for serious people? And in our company, you're looking at people making level Pro 7, 8, 9, and 10. the very serious people to make a life-changing income. Okay? Is there an opportunity for serious people, leadership in the organization to make a life-changing, profitable income? Okay? Stage 4, question 4 of looking at a company is, do they have systems and support in place for them to grow? Systems and support in place already for the company and for you to grow with, okay? And the 5th question is the timing right? Is the timing right? Well, let me tell you, this is why I'm excited, because this is what I've believed in since I've started and dug into LifeVantage. This is the company that has everything here in place for those of you who really want to engage, get involved, and change your life. This is it. All those 5 questions that Eric Worre talks about, LifeVantage has. Everything from the product, the CEO, the comp plan, the support and systems in place, and the timing is right, because we are in an industry that there is no other product out there that can do what Nerf2 does. We have no competition, right? We're in our own market. So the timing is perfect. We're in a 10-year-old publicly traded company that is hitting their 2nd phase of momentum. And let me tell you, when you're sitting here 3 years down the road and we hit $1 billion, meaning that the company is paying out $500 million in profits to the distributors, and you haven't engaged, I'd hate to see you sitting there thinking, I wish I had engaged. I wish I had engaged. That will be a sad moment for anybody who's sitting on the fence, let me tell you. But now is the time to get engaged. Now is the time to make that push and get out there, get rid of your fears, start talking about what we have. So with that, I'm going to put it back to Steve.
Eric, that was awesome on those 5 things. Number 1, the CEO and leadership. I encourage you to go to LinkedIn. Everybody, go to LinkedIn and put in Darren Jensen, okay, CEO, LifeVantage. Look at his bio. The man has got a bio second to none. I would stack his bio up against any president of any company, okay, not just network marketing. Even though the network marketing industry, we create more millionaires than any other industry out there. In fact, there are more millionaires every year created in this industry. You may not be interested in being a millionaire. That's okay, I understand. But there are more millionaires being created in this industry than all other industries combined, which is awesome. And so take a look at Darren Jensen, the leadership, the products. Again, we talk about, you have to have belief in the product. You have to have belief in the company. You have to have belief in the industry, and you have to have belief in yourself. Those 4 things are so important. Write those down. The product, the company, the industry, and yourself. And put from a 1 to a 10, what is the highest in belief? The one that's the lowest is the one that we work on every single day. And so, but the products are incredible. The comp plan, I would stick our comp plan against anyone else's. In fact, the industry-wide, according to the Direct Sellers Association, the industry pays on average 40% of their earnings back to in distributor compensation. Our company pays right at 50 cents per dollar. It's as strong as it gets. Most of the companies that are out there pay you 20%, 25% maybe on the front end of what you sell, versus what we're doing, we up to 40%. Again, unheard of. So compensation plan is the 3rd one. The 4th one he mentioned is the systems and the support. They have sunk now close to $5 million into the LifeVantage app. And if you've not got it yet, you need to get it. You need to put that app to work for you, because they're giving you free customers every single week, every single month, as long as you're using that thing. And of course, most of the people who come in as platinums, that's who's really getting them. But it's a perk. The systems and support is phenomenal. The support is the integrity of this company, and the support. They continue to grow. They continue to educate. One thing that Darren is real big on is educating his people. Sometimes you will call for support on the 800 number, maybe between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and it'll say, please call back. We're in the middle of a training session right now. I've gotten that half a dozen times in 3.5 years. That is awesome that the company would take and train their people more and more and more. And so it's very good. And of course, is the timing right? The timing could not be better than what it is right now. It's so funny to talk to people today. And Eric, I want you to elaborate on this real quick, and then we'll open up for Q&As. But we were talking again today, some people who are considering engaging and becoming part of this team and the growth of this company, and weighing it in relation to CBD oil. And there's so much hype right now, CBD, and I'm not trying to downput CBD oil. It's got its place. It's fantastic, I'm sure. But it does whatever it does. But the reality is, if thinking business-wise, okay, not trying to down CBD oil. CBD oil is great, okay? It does a lot of good things, I'm sure. They're working on getting clinicals, and I think that's wonderful, okay? It's got its own place. But thinking business-wise, why would you ever start a business in the network marketing arena with a product that you can walk from your house to a store and buy that stuff? Everybody's got their own version of it. That is the best version. That it's the pure version, and it's that and the other and the other. Why would you do that? Okay, it's a hype. It's what I call it. It's a fad. Yeah, it's going to come. It's going to go. When you go to Walmart and buy it, friend, you're out of business. Okay, you're pushing that proverbial boulder up the hill if that's what you're going to try to do. Guess what? You can't get Protandim anywhere in the world except from you and me. And that's awesome. We've got the exclusivity on it. And in the coming weeks, we're going to be talking about hair growth. We had a distributor over this past week, and I could not believe. I had a huge bald spot on the back of my head. I'm going to go back to some of our videos where I showed it. Now I got full hair back here. It's blown my mind. I wish I would have took more pictures of it, but it blew my mind. Does our hair grow products? No, but I can tell you, when you shampoo and activate the Nerve2 pathway on your scalp, it will open up the follicles and they will start growing. It's like putting fertilizer or Miracle Grow on a plant. It blew my mind. This guy came over and he was half bald. He's one of our platinums. And I said, dude, you're not on the product yet. You got to go on the product. And we started taking some pictures of the back of our head, and he went straight home, man, and ordered that product.
I want to remind everybody about Kansas City as well. Just think about it, believe you can be there, and just make every effort you can, because, I really don't want anybody to miss out on how grand of an event it's going to be. I just know how LifeVantage does everything, and it's always so first class. It's always over the top, and you would just go away mind blown as to how much effort, money, and just thought that they put into every event for your benefit. Granted, we all benefit the company, but thank goodness we have such a great company, because like I said, there are a lot of people out there that, and we've just seen one recently in this industry that, really disappointed a lot of people. But our leadership is second to none, I'm telling you. And we want you to see that for yourself. And then after you go and see it, hey, you'll understand why I say week after week how important it will be for you and your business. Do it for yourself. Give yourself a gift somehow, some way. Do it, because you will be glad you did. And like Eric said, a year from now, you'll be glad you made the steps towards success now for your future this time next year.
Yeah, and I can tell you this for sure. If you're in this company and in this industry to make a career of it, to make a leverage or royalty income, the events are non-negotiable. There's no question about that. I'll tell you, the industry standard is this, and this is straight from the top. For every single person in your organization that you get to a major company event, and we only have 2 a year, right? Is it 3 a year? Maybe 3 a year. But for every single person in your organization that you get to the event is worth $1,000 per year in royalty income to you. So if you want to make $50,000 a year, get 50 people, set a goal over the next 12 months to have an organization enough to have at least 50 people at the function. And you're looking at a minimum of $50,000 a year in royalty. And so if you want 100,000 a year, look at getting 100 people, because the reality is this: you become like what you associate with. Okay. It's like going to school, right? Like going to college, like going to dental school, whatever. You got to participate in order to be able to earn the privilege of the income that comes in. And we're there. You'll get to meet you'll get to meet us, but more importantly, you'll get to meet and shake hands with Darren Jensen and Justin Rose and Tyler Daniels and some of our heroes in this company and in this industry. Tyler Daniels, by the way, young guy. He's probably 48, 50, 48, maybe 44, 48 years old. He wrote the comp plan. You can talk to him toe to toe, eyeball to eyeball about the comp plan. And but you'll meet all these things. You'll meet the scientists, and you get to hang out with them, and you can have conversations, personal conversations with a lot of the doctors, any of them that are on the medical advisory board. You can find that at lifevantage.com. They've got a strong, about a dozen doctors on that medical advisory board. You can talk to them and get personal, up close with them. So anyway, we love you. Look forward to seeing you. So Eric, back over to you, sir.
Awesome. Well, with that, we're going to close out tonight, and we really appreciate your time and your questions. And if you have some questions this week, make sure you write them down. And next week, we'll open up the floor again and have a really good discussion and how we can help you, help your customers, help your business, and let's grow this together. So with that, God bless. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we look truly forward to seeing you again next week.